Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very grateful practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong created by Grandmaster Chen Yilin 30 years ago. Qigong is much older than that, somewhere between 4 and 7,000 years ago. People uh, created this based on the uh, five elements and Taoist five element system. And you can look that up, but basically, for our purposes, the five elements are wood, which is our liver system, fire, which is our heart system, the earth, meaning the soil, which is like our stomach and pancreas and spleen, and then metal, which is our lung system, and then again, the next one or the last one is water, and that's our kidney system. So, what Masterlin did was to create a practice based on all the different Qigong masters that he learned from, and he worked to bring Qigong to the everyday modern person, which is so beautiful because we have these really powerful tools that we can use that are easy to do for anyone. And if you can't do it physically, you do it you use your visualization and your feeling. And also throughout it, we work with our breathing, our posture, again, sound, vibration, and the feelings. So let's do our practice this morning. And I wanted to bring in Peaceful Skeleton. So we'll have our little dancing skeletons in mind as we do our practice today. Okay, so we want to start with bouncing. And so to do so, we need to get connected. So we have our feet shoulder or hip distance apart, a little bend in the knees. Your elbows come a little bit away from your body. This is going to open up this area. Now, the underarm, as you might remember, is connected to our heart center. So we're opening up the heart. Fingers are separated. Feel your spine aligning. You can tuck your tailbone a little bit to feel that straightening and aligning. Tuck your chin in a little bit to align the neck with the rest of the spine. Let some happy joyfulness bubble up and create a beautiful smile on your face. Connect all the way through your body up into the heavens and back, and just start bouncing because you're so happy. Excuse me for coughing. Hi, Shelby. What'd you say today? Yes. Thank you for everyone that finds this practice. Exactly. Hi, June. How's life? Good, right? Awesome. So we're bouncing from the knees. So the feet are staying on the ground, and you can even feel a connection to the earth through your feet. Feel yourself supported. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Take a few breaths at least where you're following your out breath. So follow it out as long as it goes, and you might not even feel your breath there at the end, but you know you're still exhaling. And you allow your body to breathe in for you again, and notice how just doing that, just following your out breath and allowing your body to breathe in for you, enhances your breath, brings your breathing to more of a 360 instead of just the chest coming out, but you're breathing in all directions. And we'll take our hands over our head and we'll do 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our head to live to 100. Letting the hands just flap at the wrists. Continuing touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, which I may not have mentioned, but we're going to touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hi, Susan. Behind the front teeth, that connects our front channel with our back channel, causing this beautiful loop to happen. And along this loop, our chi moves. And chi moves at 100,000 times the speed of light. And when our chi is able to be connected and move in this way, as we breathe in and we're bringing in more chi and we're releasing what we no longer need, then these two main chi channels are able to feed in all the other channels and meridians of the body, connecting to those 5 elemental organ systems. So the liver system, heart system, the stomach system, the lung system, and the kidney system. And even though you might think, well, what am I doing with this? As you continue to practice it, you're going to find your body start to relax the moment you start bouncing, or perhaps even anticipating that you're starting your Qigong practice. And if you're having a day where it's like, well, I guess I got to do my practice, but you're thinking of all the things that you still have to do, hi, Pat, in your day, if you can, close your eyes, because that'll bring your mind down to your heart. And the smile, of course, connects the mind with the heart. And allow yourself to feel the vibration happening because of the bouncing. So you have these ripples going through you, like when pebbles get dropped in the water. You've got these ripples that you are creating to help to wake up your body systems, wake up your life force. That's the chi, is our life force, energy with intelligence. It already knows what to do. So your body was created with your life force to help to keep it going, keep it healthy, to repair. At the same time, we know that we're not always at 100%, and we start aging. So what do we do about that? Come back to the vibration. Come back to allowing your mind to calm down and take a little rest and say, okay, I know I have all these things. I got 69 things on my list to do today, but I'm just going to put them over in the inbox. They're just going to sit there for the next half hour while I connect body, mind, spirit, soul. And then maybe what my intention is today is to ask for help to be as efficient as possible and still maintain my happiness as I do come through the day. And maybe ask for some happy surprises in there, like a connection with someone. You might just feel like, I think I'm going to go a different way, or I'm going to go to this other store I don't normally go to. And then voila, happy surprise when you meet someone you haven't talked to for a long time. So feel the vibration and feel the softening. And just kind of notice if you have a little ache or something, maybe in your knee or under your arm. And just gently put your attention there for a second or two, allowing your mind with intention to direct your chi into that area. Let's take our hands down on both sides and we'll go side to side. I have a wonderful chi activation student. We started level 1 yesterday and we're going to complete level 1 today. and he is from Finland. So if anybody knows of a Spring Forest Qigonger out in Finland, he really would like to connect. So I'm going to put it out there and ask if anybody knows of someone nearby who he might be able to connect with and practice together. Shoulders come up to our ears, head goes back, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Bend your knees. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth as we breathe in slowly, deeply, and gently, and breathe out slowly, gently, and fully. And release your shoulders down and allow yourself to feel the spinal fluid going up the spine and bathing your brain. And we'll do that 2 more times. So grateful that everything we do today is enhancing your health and wellness. And release very slowly. So slowly your shoulders come down, slowly your head straightens back up. 1 more breath in. And you don't need to hold your breath. It's actually more relaxing and healing to continue breathing even though you're holding this position. Do your best to keep your tongue touching the roof of the mouth while you do this, and then release. Smile, and we'll tap the cheekbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And another time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, well, we have our class from 11 Central. Shelby's asking about the time difference. Cup the top of the head, and it's 7 p.m. there. Cup the base of the head. And he does have my YouTube and this information. But doing it live would be a little bit not always the most convenient for him right now. Thank you for that suggestion. Hi, Yipeng. Happy to see you. Hi, Maria. Underarm left side and the right side. Window the lungs. Other side. Cup your kidneys. Rub with the backs of your hands and the palms. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. Come down to the knees and cup the tops of the knees. And reach around to the backs. Both hands around your left knee, cupping, gently sending in good vibrations. And the right side. All right, and avoiding this if you're pregnant, come up on your toes and down on your heels. And you can do this in a very gentle, almost rocking movement. And just feel the bottom of your feet. So where the pads are, like on our hands, like this, and tapping this part here. Well, it's going to be even later, Susan, for in Finland. 8 a.m. Central is going to be 8. Is going to be. Well, let's see. I don't know. Anyway, yes, I am giving him all that information, though. Thank you. All the information of people that I've contacted through the years who do practice groups or they're instructors so they can learn level 2 and 3 from them. I've asked people, can I put you on my reference list for them? I did your 7. Oh, that was nice. Well, thanks, Martha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm grateful that helped you for your schedule. So yes, so when I have my chi activation class, then after the class, I send them a thank you, and I have all these lists of references and connection to Spring Forest Qigong and YouTube page and all kinds of things, so they can uh, have find someone to connect to. And I think I do have one in Delaware, but as far as I know, I haven't connected to anyone in Finland before. Oh, was that the short one? Martha says it was 15 minutes long. Yeah, I think that was the one where I had computer problems. I'm doing the practice and no one's seeing it. All right. So, anyway, thank you all for your help. Any other clues in there? Please let me know. I love it. I love it. I love it. Big hugs to everybody. All right. Pardon me. Now we're going to continue with our active exercises by no, we already did tapping and cupping. So we're going to get into. See, I go, woo, off chart. That's okay. Get into the beginning of the universe position. Bend our knees, relax the shoulders, elbows out, fingers open, smile on your face. I'm going to let you hold that for a minute because I do need to take a drink. That feels better. Connect to the earth throughout your whole body, out the top of your head, out into the universe. See that brilliant sun in the center of the universe and feel its love and light and healing and joviality coming down, and especially going into our bones, our skeletal structure. And let's focus on that today. That's peaceful skeleton is what I brought in today. So feel, instead of looking at our muscles so much, feel your skeleton in the perfect position. Fingers are open a little bit. Can you can you kind of notice and feel all the different bones in your feet and your hands? How about the all the parts of your skull, your jaw, shoulders and arms, ribs, all your beautiful vertebrae to the tailbone and the hips and the legs, all those bones. And they're holding you up, and just be so grateful for that structure. Smile on your face. Say good morning to your lower dantian, deep behind the navel, your middle dantian. You can say hello to your upper dantian. And then what we'll do today is bring in strength for our skeletal. And what's coming to me is we're going to do cloud hands. So we're going to do this with the intention of strengthening and bringing peacefulness to our skeletal structure, our skeleton. So take either hand and stretch it out and close your eyes. We're breathing in and out through the nose. And then you send your energetic hand out to the end of the universe. And there you see some beautiful clouds of different colors. And you just gently open your hands and slightly grasp a piece. And a piece comes off into your hand. And you might notice something about it. Its color, the way it feels. Maybe you're even getting a sound or a scent. And you bring it back here to your physical form, and we're going to give it to our bones. Let it go and wrap around us, the best for our skeletal system today. Then we switch hands, so we're just going to go back and forth. Switch hands, send the the other hand, the out to the universe, the end of the universe, and just grasp another piece of cloud and bring it back. And sometimes your clouds might be heavy, and sometimes they might be light, and they might be dry or bright colors. You never know. And so just enjoy the possibilities and, you know, it's the universe. So whatever you might need. I know what I didn't do. We didn't do our password. All right, so as we're doing it, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And you're already connecting to the universe by doing this. So say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank your master, your guides, your God, your family, the unconditional love of the universe for whatever it is you're going to ask for help with today. And just allow this to come in, and you might feel it getting absorbed into your bones, into your bone marrow. Maybe there is one of your loving relatives that you can kind of see, hey, mom has a gift for me. And it could be resources. Maybe you have an issue with your bones. And so, then ask, can I have the resources I need to help myself heal? Could be person, could be supplement, could be an exercise, whatever it is. And just know it's all wonderful and it's all positive, and you're just so grateful. And every time you're grateful, a little fear just leaves as something beautiful. It changes into a butterfly and flies away. And you bring some more in, and whatever comes to you, we have our intention and the intentions that you have set, and feel yourself just going and going in the store of the universe and say, oh, thank you. Whatever you think that you need, whatever you know that I need, I'm so grateful for. So if it comes back and it feels like black, um, black shale or something like that, then awesome. Thank you. Master Lin loves this. It's one of his favorite. Of course, he says everything is his favorite. He does. Uh, if you haven't had a chance to be and watch him as he's doing a practice with other people in the room, or one of his classes, or like being in part, of course, wonderful if you could be in person. Um, then try to go on YouTube and see what you can find, because it's he's so wonderful, and he is a master, meaning that he is living the divine life here on earth. And so why not connect with him as much as you can? And I know many of you are on Healing Connection, where you could learn He has different subjects that he's teaching each month, and you can learn from him every Tuesday or on the recording. All right, so that's beautiful. And let's bring our hands down, and we're going to focus on the lower dantian, so like 2 or 3 inches behind your navel. Focus there and see all this chi that we've cultivated coming into that point as a ball of light, and it's just going to start spinning. So let your imagination go, and whichever way you want this to happen. Maybe it looks like swirling, like you're looking down on a blender with different colors coming in, whatever you like. And just feel that this light ball is getting smaller, and it's condensing as it's getting smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter, just like, carbon under pressure turns into a diamond. And you could have it turn into like a little diamond or something like that if you wish, and then tuck it deep behind the navel. And then we'll take a deep breath in. And when you do that, you're bringing more chi into every tissue, every organ, into your bones. And breathe out. And if your body naturally breathes out through the nose or the mouth, is fine. Don't try to change yourself or what's happening. Rub your hands, rub your face, rub your ears. And we'll continue with some more soothing exercises where we bring the chi and we kind of, I don't know what the word is today. I was saying cement it, but that doesn't sound right. So we encourage the chi to stay within our system. How's that? So come along and just pat your arms and then the front of your body. And when you do the front of your body, see like light going all the way through your body. So it's not like, oh, the back doesn't get any. All right, we're going to be very generous and bring in all this love and light throughout the whole body. And the sides now. Come back to the kidneys, cupping the kidneys. It's easier if you bend over a little bit and then rub with the back of your hands and the palms. And then let's hold them there and take a few breaths. And ask for all the chi, all the energy that you can use today to have a beautiful day. And tap your tailbone and tap your hips. And then back down to the knees, cupping the top of the knees first and the backs. Not that you have to do it in that order. You know me, I move things around sometimes. So you are so wonderful and forgiving when I do things out of order. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. One more time. Gigantic 10,000 breath, hand breath in. And allow the universe to say yes, drop them all in there. All the gifts that I can have for myself, for my loved ones, and that I can just hand out like Santa Claus, tossing them out his sleigh. And see how good it feels when you give as much as you get. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings.